Hey guys, what's up? It's Payne, and here I am bringing you a video that is requested slash a video that I wanted to talk about anyways. But the person who requested me to do this video is The Shadow of Love, but the comment is also signed Eclaircis, something like that. I'm sorry if I said that wrong. But they wanted me to talk about Monster Reborn and replacements for it. Monster Reborn, we all know this card. We all, I hope, at some point love this card. It's been around since for friggin' ever. Always been used in the show and stuff like that. But it is banned once again. Oh well. I totally understand it's being banned because it is pretty much an OP card, really. You can summon a monster from any graveyard, so yours or your opponent's, with 0 downfall. So you don't have to pay life points, you don't have to discard a card, you don't have to remove from play a card or whatever. You just freaking take the card and that's it. I understand why Monster Reborn is banned, though I don't know if they're ever going to bring it back now because they usually tend to make that a back and forth thing. But anyways, replacements for it. Okay, so all these cards that I'm going to be talking about are obviously not going to be direct replacements for Monster Reborn, but they still special summon from the graveyard and are possible replacements or substitutions for Monster Reborn if you want to run them in your deck. Because you're not going to find a card as great as Monster Reborn, obviously. If not, those cards would also be banned. Starting off with the most obvious of the obvious is a trap card, Call of the Haunted. Call of the Haunted is pretty good still, but you can only summon from your own graveyard, so you can't summon a monster from your opponent's graveyard, which I guess is okay because a lot of people do that anyways. They tend to revive a monster from their own graveyard. Call of the Haunted is the obvious replacement choice, pretty obvious, but you know, what else? I mean, I don't want to end the video here. Okay, so there's also Monster Reincarnation, but that's really not that great of a card to replace Monster Reborn. First of all, you have to discard a card to be able to get one from the grave. Plus, it doesn't go onto the field, it goes into your hand. It's not that great of a replacement. I do not see a lot of people using this, so it's probably not even gonna be used or that important anyway. So Monster Reincarnation is kind of there, but it's kind of just out the window. So another trap card that I found is Damage Gate. Damage Gate, you are able to special summon a monster from your own graveyard that has the attack power that is equal to or less than the battle damage you took that turn. Next is a spell card called Branch, and this is even more like specific, and not every single player will be able to use this. So Branch is a spell card for fusion players. So when your fusion monster is sent from the field to the grave, you will be able to special summon a fusion material of that fusion monster that was destroyed and bring it back and special summon it to your field. So let's say your Dark Paladin gets destroyed. You'd be able to bring back either a Dark Magician or a Buster Blader back. Just one. And special summon that to the field. Okay, and now I kind of went into more of a, if you just want to summon from the graveyard, special summon from the graveyard, then you probably just want to use cards that summon themselves. So cards like Blackwing Zephyros of the Elite, or Quibble Hedgehog, or Plague Spitter Zombie, or Level Eater. Cards like that, they bring themselves back from the graveyard. But that's just if you just, for some random reason, just want to special summon from the graveyard, like you have to or something. I don't know. They're just kind of cards that just bring themselves back. It doesn't bring any other card back or anything like that. So, other than that, I don't know what to tell you. Okay, so this next card is closer to a Monster Reborn, but it's still kind of specific. And it's a monster card, and it's a monster card called Colossal Fighter. If your Colossal Fighter is destroyed by battle, you would be able to bring back a warrior type monster from either graveyard. So this is where it's more like Monster Reborn. It doesn't just target your own graveyard. You could take a warrior type from either yours or your opponent's, but it has to be a warrior type. So that's what I meant by it's more specific. You don't always know what kind of deck you're going to be up against, but if you play a warrior based or have warriors in your deck, then it could be a possible card for you. In my opinion, your best bet for a replacement for Monster Reborn, or the closest thing that you would be able to find to a Monster Reborn, is the monster card Grand Soil the Elemental Lord. This card has a downfall. You cannot normal summon this card. You have to special summon it. You special summon it by having 5 Earth attribute monsters in your graveyard, and he can only be special summoned. However, once you do special summon him, you would be able to get any monster from either graveyard and special summon that to your side of the field. Anyways, so really Grand Sale, in my opinion, is the closest thing to a replacement of a Monster Reborn. But if you guys have any other cards that you think is either a better replacement or replaces Monster Reborn decently well, leave them in the comments down below. Love to hear what you guys think about this whole thing, and what cards would you be running to kind of balance out the whole No More Monster Reborn and kind of what you would use. And yeah, that's pretty much it, you guys. Hope you guys enjoyed this video, and I will see you guys later in a upcoming video. Obviously, where else, I don't know where I'm going with this. Anyways, I'll see you later, guys. Okay, bye.